First of all, I want to congratulate you for being the ambassador of the month for the month of December.
Thank you.
um, can you tell us your name and what MO you're part of?
Okay, so my name is Robert Capota. I am an SCOVI ambassador for the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine in Iași, in Romania, and I am a part of IVSA Iași, local MO.
Okay, good to know. And how long have you been an ambassador, and what motivated you to become one?
I've been an ambassador for exactly a year now. Right at this time last year, I got my acceptance letter. My EO posted something about IVSA on our Facebook group, and I checked it out, and there were some positions available for IVSA, and I found out about SCOVI, and it seemed really interesting to me, and I checked it out. I saw that there was no ambassador for our faculty, so I just applied, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting how people just sometimes see our announcements and join. How do you manage your time between being an ambassador and a student?
Well, being an ambassador, it's not that time consuming, and the best advantage is that you get to do stuff whenever you want to or whenever you feel like doing. uh, because they don't pressure you to do something if you don't have the time to do it. So from this point of view, it's very good. It's great from Scovey's part that they let you do things when you have the right time and the right mood to do it.
Yes, that's true. Because when you don't have the right mood, nothing really, can
Yeah, and with
get
this Corona
together.
times, not to
Yes.
mention.
Can you tell us your favorite thing about being an ambassador, and what can you say are the things that you've learned while being an ambassador?
I think that my favorite thing about this is that I got to meet like-minded people from all over the world and the
Mhm.
people that strive to make a change in the veterinary educational system. And I think that's great. And I think that um, the advantages of being an ambassador is that you get to use all of the resources available at Scovey. They've done a great job joining all the resources from the internet and putting them in one place. And not to mention the veterinary profession map and all of the other projects that are so interesting.
Yes, we really do try to help every ambassador have their work, not that much because we're all students and
Yeah.
stuff. But then, uh, like what we've said before during this pandemic, did you find it difficult being an ambassador?
Yes, definitely, and mostly because of the mood. Like nobody felt like doing anything. We just waited and waited to see what will happen, and that was the
Uh,
toughest part. But hopefully,
mhm.
the things will get back to normal, and we'll resume, and we'll get back to work
Do
with
you
full
think
action.
you could have done more if we didn't have this pandemic?
Yes, I actually had a project. We wanted to do some conferences with our
Mm-hmm.
IVSAMO, and I wanted that before the conference to tell people about SCOVI and about IVSA and about our projects, because it's much better when you get to talk to people face to face than just post a link on a
Mm-hmm.
Facebook group and nobody checks
Definitely,
that.
definitely, it's better for face to face.
Yeah.
How about what advice would you give to other ambassadors who would want to be the next ambassador of the month?
Well, just to get involved because once you get going, it gets much more easier. The start is the toughest always,
Mm-hmm.
so they shouldn't be afraid to get involved in activities because the rewards are great, and not only from a personal point of view,
Mm-hmm.
because it develops your personality and your character, but also the VMS website, which is sensational. I just checked it out, and it's great. It's
Mm-hmm.
invaluable.
Yes, and I would like to add that any other ambassadors would be welcome for to ask us ambassador managers to ask anything from us. So it's, being in partner with your ambassador manager would probably help in having you
Yeah.
as an ambassador do your projects and do your, tasks. So what advice would you give to people who would want to be an ambassador for SCOVI?
If somebody wants to be an ambassador, it's great because they can put their resources to work for SCOVI. I mean, they can develop themselves, and they can also help SCOVI in the process. So it's a win-win situation. And not only that, but volunteering for a committee that deals with veterinary education is great because it helps you get a whole new view on the
Mm-hmm.
veterinary educational system, and being able to help others with all the resources that SCOVI has to offer is a great feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like volunteering for a cause, but the rewards you get is actually much more than just helping other people. Well, that's actually a big part, helping other students
Yeah.
as like yourself. But
Exactly, and it helps not only volunteering for SCOVI, but it helps you in all the other projects that you are involved into,
mhm,
because you get to be able to get involved in projects and not be afraid to speak your mind,
mhm.
and
Yeah.
it's great.
I guess that's the last question we have for today, and we really thank you for giving your time and your effort, and I think that manifested in you winning the ambassador of the month for December. And again, we would really like to thank all of the people who would want to try to be an ambassador and want to be the next ambassador of the month winner.
Thank you very much. It was great participating in this Ambassador of the Month contest, and I can't wait to participate in the next month too.
Mhm.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you.